What's up, guys? Enkiri here, and welcome to vlog number 65. This is the first volume session that I'm showing you guys for the strict press. I've done, I think, 4 or 5 sessions like this so far, and the accessory work afterwards has shifted a little bit at this point, but the primary work on the strict press is still exactly the same, just a little bit heavier. So I kicked things off with 140 pounds, and the goal was to do 4 sets of 7 reps. I did 8 reps on the first set here like a jackass, which just made me more tired than I needed to be, but I haven't done that again since. These sets started out feeling pretty easy for like the first 1 or 2, but the last couple started to feel pretty difficult for me. I think this is the first time I've ever done anything over 5 reps on an overhead press variation, and it takes a little bit of getting used to. Obviously, I'm hoping all the extra work here is going to pay off with some heavier lifts down the road, but yeah, it was tough to hold form over sets of 7 reps, with the bar constantly going overhead and so much stabilization having to take place all the time. That's not really something you think about on a lift like this until you're in the trenches and you realize, oh shit, my shoulders and abs are getting really fucking tired, which is embarrassing because the weight you're using is super light. I do feel like I've started to adapt to those demands a little bit better at this point though, a few weeks down the road. During this particular session, the pump I was getting was making it difficult to keep cranking out reps. But that seems to have settled a little bit in the last few sessions, which definitely makes it easier to put in the work. I was also noticing that the volume was seeming to have a lasting effect for a few days and making my heavy work feel extremely difficult for a while there, but my body seems to have adapted to that too at this point, which is awesome. And what I'm noticing now as I put all these extra reps in every week is that my form is really starting to button up and look crisp. I'm learning how to stay really tight as I drive the bar through the sticking point, and I think most of all, I'm really starting to get very efficient with my bar path and keeping the bar in close to my face while it's passing in front of me, and then smoothly transitioning over the head as I drive through the sticking point. So it's good stuff here so far. Everything is heading in the right direction on the strict press right now. My numbers are going up slowly but surely. I'm always just a tiny bit stronger with each and every workout. My form is improving and my body is adapting to what it needs to adapt to. So I'm happy with this lift right now. I'm not sure when I'll test it because I don't want to kill the momentum I've got going on in training right now, but I'll get there soon. I'm really enjoying the process right now though, and I'm hoping to continue that for as long as possible. Next up for the session was the weighted dip. My plan here was just to work up to a heavy set of 5 and then knock out a set or 2 of back off work. I ended up working my way up to 135 pounds for a solid set of 5 reps, which is just 20 pounds off my best ever set of 5 from a few months ago when I was really hammering the dips hard twice a week. So that's not a bad performance given the current situation. I had wanted to continue with this exercise in the program for a little while longer, but just doing it once a week at this point, and after having done so many heavy dips between like March and July or whatever, I just feel a little bit stale here. So after this session, I think it was after this session, I actually ended up cutting the dip out of the program and replacing it with a high volume variation of the Larson press on the bench, after being inspired by my man Dennis Arnold, aka Freaky D. I've done a Larson press style bench as an accessory in the past before I knew it even had a name. I used to just dangle my heels onto the floor and call it a no-leg bench press. I originally got the idea after I had hip surgery and I couldn't bench with leg drive at that time for obvious reasons, and what I noticed was that it was really driving my bench up fast, and so I kept it in my training program even after I was recovered from the surgery for a few months leading into my meet. And lo and behold, that was when I hit my lifetime best on the bench press. So once I start to move it up in weight a little bit, we'll see if it has an effect similar to that again. Sometimes those sorts of things work every time, and sometimes it's just a one-off thing and you never see that sort of progress again. Let's hope for the former here. Anyway, that's all I got for now, guys. Please be sure to like the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and definitely leave me some love in the comments down below. And if I don't put up another video before this week is over, have a happy Thanksgiving. Keep training hard, and I will catch you guys next time.